Hi everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome to the April video. This is something new I want to start here on the channel. At the end of every month, I want to have a little one-to-one with you guys and just kind of go over what we've done this month, how I feel it kind of went down, gauge by your comments and reactions, and kind of look forwards about what we're going to be going into and stuff like that. So let's get this ball rolling. I feel it's been a pretty good month here on the channel. I mean, I just got back from holiday at the start of the month, so it's kind of awkward getting back into the recording zone again. But we did it. It was absolutely fine. We finished Tomb Raider. That was a long series. It's always hard picking the long series because you want something to be short and sweet that you can kind of digest in a timely manner. Like, I tried to aim like a week long, but that game kind of spanned longer than normal, and there were long episodes, an hour long. So it was a real pain to record and edit, and I don't know, ultimately I think it was worth it. I mean, it didn't get super high hits, but I get that it's more for a niche audience, so yeah. Meh, I enjoyed the game, so yeah. And we did Surgeon Simulator, and that always goes down well. I really enjoy that game. It's simple, silly, and fun. I would like to do some more in it, but like the stuff I want to do is at the back end of the game, and I can't be bothered to get to it. So if I could shortcut my way, that'd be amazing, but that's not going to happen. Nope. Maybe. If you guys really want it, you need to tell me, and maybe I can find the time to do it. I've got notes on my screen, by the way. I'm not pro enough to memorize, what I've actually done this month. But more importantly, for April, it's a very special month for people like myself and many of you, because I had Titanic week, and that ran from like April 8th through to the 15th, and that was really cool. Titanic and me is a weird thing, because I love Titanic very much, and I'm sure you get that by now, and they are my most successful videos without question or doubt. They continue to be, like, regardless of what I upload. If I check my analytics, they're still my most watched videos. It's great, and I'm so thankful that they are so well received. At the same time, it's kind of a burden as well, because there's more demand for more Titanic content, and there's only so much I can do, and there's only so many games out there. So, like, to try to get around this kind of issue, I created something called Titanic World, where I was going to look at non-Titanic games that feature a playable Titanic, and that went down really well, much better than I expected. We looked at kind of like games like Grand Theft Auto, Ship Simulator, Virtual Sailor, not Minecraft, Gary's Mod. There's more out there, there is. So we're going to revisit that in the future for sure. And we did the stupid, the Fateful Voyage of the Titanic. That was ridiculous beyond measure. I mean, I went into it knowing it was going to be bad, and I had super fun making that introduction with me buying it on Steam, like making a big deal out of it, kind of thing. But even that's had way more views than some of my more, like GTA. Like, it's a really good game, and that's done nothing compared to this terrible game. And it's crazy, but I guess bad is good at times. There's another one in that series that kind of focuses more on the rec site, I believe. I'm not sure. Haven't played it. Don't really intend to play it anytime soon, but that's on the horizon. We could always bring that in as another joke one to do, but I don't want to base everything around jokes or sidelines. I'm praying to God Honor and Glory are gonna put something out within the next year, demo-wise. Otherwise, I might have to beg them for, like, I know the existent, like, they teased when they put their first demo out about, if we get this so far, we'll also put out a syncing version of that playable teaser. So I don't know if that exists or not, but I might have to beg, steal, and borrow to make that happen. There's no stealing, there's no borrowing, I just have to beg. Tom! Oh, and a big thanks to those guys, they gave me a shout out on their broadcast. It's a live show that they put on every year, and I was a guest on the first year of it, and that was really cool. I have some involvement, but I don't like to talk about that too much. But that it's cool to be involved in that, and I didn't get to do anything with them this year on it, but it was really cool that they gave me a shout out because of my videos, and yeah, I'm thankful. Thank you guys. Take nothing for granted, because nothing in life is granted. Where the hell was I going with this? I can't remember. Honor and Glory. Great game. Great people. Very good people. They're doing some cool stuff. People, you see in the comments, people say like the project's abandoned or they're not doing anything, but they are. No matter how quiet their Facebook may get, those guys every single day are working. It's just Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. Can you see air? I can tell you, I can confirm air exists. So, there you go, I breathed. A video I was really proud of that came out of nowhere. On April 15th, I knew I wanted to do something special, and I was planning something completely different. I ran out of time, and that's my bad for bad organising. But at the 11th hour, I had to come up with something else. So something else that meant a lot to me was the wireless messages. And every year I would take part in these chat rooms, and I'd be helping the narrators, and I would typically do the wireless messages. And it's such a heartbreaking transcript. I mean, it's real passion, it's real drama, it's real human emotions, words, interactions. After the ship sinks, that's when a lot of people start to tune out of these chats, but these wireless messages go on for hours afterwards. So I knew in my heart that's exactly what I wanted to do. It should have been my plan A to begin with. I don't know why it wasn't, but I did this video. It's gone down so well. It's a really primitive video. It's just black background with white text. There's a couple of, it's like a firework at one point, a distress flare, jeez, and some screaming for when the ship sinks. But it's a very simple video. But its simplicity seems to have really worked because it reached so many people. It's had over 3,000 plays and over 43 comments. And everybody, I mean everybody, oh, and 57 thumbs up, no thumbs down. Everyone who's commented has just spoken about how raw and passionate it is. Random Stuff 261 says, really emotive to see the disaster unfold in the very words used as it unfolded. Carl Johan says, this made me very sad indeed. I've never been mature enough to understand the absolute horrible disaster that this is. Brendan Diamond says, thank you for sharing this. Absolutely stunning and more than a little heartbreaking in my opinion. Mr. Steve 94 says, to think what the people in the Marconi room are going through. I mean, it is so raw and passionate. Argord 1867 says, it really is incredible to think of the efforts that Bride and Phillips made to try and ensure help would be coming towards them. The absolute pressure they must have been feeling in those final 2 hours, with the miscommunication which must have aggravated the situation for them. They still pressed on up to the very end, even after the ship sank. When Bride's own operator had perished with the other 1,500 passengers and crew, he would continue working on the Carpathia. It's an amazing story. It's so human and it's remarkable, and I'm just so happy that you guys, it touched you the same way it touched me. I mean, some of the outstanding moments in that is probably when Titanic's trying to talk to Olympic, and you know, it's like this whole sisters talking to each other for the last time. And I've read the transcripts many times, and you know, I've watched my own video many times, but it still chokes me up every time, especially towards the end as things get a bit more desperate. Like Titanic at 2:17 AM, Titanic signals end very abruptly, as if power suddenly switched off, her spark rather blurred or ragged. Titanic suffers a total loss of power to the radio room. I mean, it's just real. It's real. At the very moment Titanic is sinking, Virginia's talking to Olympic saying, have you heard anything about Titanic? And Olympic says no, keeping strict watch. Have heard nothing more from Titanic. No reply from her. So even though we know that Titanic is gone, the rescue ships, they don't know this, and they're travelling at full speed trying to help, trying to make a difference. And you know, Carpathia is dodging icebergs at full speed. They've turned all the heating off so they can get as much power as they can, and as they get closer they're launching flares to kind of help illuminate the area, but also to show like they're coming. Anyone that can see it, they're gonna know it's coming. They keep calling Titanic. They just are so hopeful that they're gonna be fine. Carpathia to Titanic at 2:45. If you're there, we are firing rockets. Burma says, steaming at full speed for you. Shall arrive at 6 in the morning. Hope you are safe. We are 50 miles away. People say what makes Titanic so special? It's because nobody gave up. Everyone tried. Everyone didn't lose hope until the very end. This got really deep. I didn't mean for this. Cut back to the other bit of content. Boom. So as Titanic Week came to an end, it was a really hard decision what to kind of go into, because, as I said, the momentum on the channel had really picked up again, and I was concerned that if I didn't follow it with something like good, it would just go. I wanted to do something funny, so we kicked back off with Surgeon Simulator. We did the Team Fortress special on that, and that was really fun to do. It kind of got me back in the flow of things, of just being ridiculous and screaming and going, ah! And we chased it with Super Truck because I really like Super Hot. I never got to play Cluster Truck, so it's kind of a good opportunity to get a taste of both. And yeah, I enjoyed that. It was only a singular episode. It could have done better in the ratings, but I don't care. I had fun making it. From there, I love doing my collabs with my buddies. You got Nathan Cash in the KG, the Rage Cage, the Viking. So I got my buddy Cash out. Well, actually, he woke me up. It was a Saturday morning, I believe. And we played the open beta of Doom. Doom was shit. It was really shit. It was really bad, but it was really fun to play with Cash. He's nothing like he sounds in real life. He's a much more active, vibrant, movie person, and he's very witty and funny. But on recordings, he always sounds like he's drunk, high, or asleep. So maybe he is. There's no camera for him, but he's a really good guy, and I'm really thankful he's here. Haven't played with Nathan this month yet, but I hope to do that real soon. We're gonna be going into the, I'm thinking the final episode of Rocket League. I don't like overplaying games, and Rocket League, I feel like it's coming towards the end of its like YouTube video-ness. It's a game I'm still going to play, don't get me wrong there. They got a brand new mode out called Hoops. It's basketball, so I'm hoping to get a video with the guys on that. I believe it's only 2 versus 2, so I had planned to do one with KG tonight, but he had to go. So, yeah, I'm recording this on Thursday the 28th, by the way. Wait, yeah, still the 28th. Just so you know how recent this is. This is not a pre-record from weeks in advance. This is very, very recent. Yeah, so that's coming up. Now, my most recent videos, I feel like I made a bit of a boo-boo. I don't really know. Rainbow Six Siege. I thought it'd be really good. It's a really modern, recent game, and you know, I don't do many shooters like of that. Hush. I don't do many shooters of that kind of caliber, and yeah, I get that the Call of Duty market is really dying out on YouTube, but I thought there might be a lot of demand to see this game, and I had a really fun time playing it. It was a good game in my opinion. I enjoyed it, but I don't think you guys did. I think I made a mistake with that one. I pay attention to all of your comments, and people did say nice things on it about it, and I'm really thankful for that, because I swear to God, it sounds cliche as anything, but every time you comment, it makes me feel like it's worth it. Like, one person comments, it's like, yes, okay, that video was definitely worth doing, it's made someone happy. 2 people comment, brilliant, this is reaching people. 5 people comment, wow, I am like the most lucky person in the whole wide world. Please comment. This isn't, I said hush! It's not a beg. I'm just trying to be as open and sincere as possible with you guys, that I do pay attention. I try so hard to reply to every single comment. If you take the time to comment, I want to make sure you know that I've definitely taken the time to read it and to give you a response. Rainbow Six Siege, I think it was a bit of a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done that one. But Sophie's Curse, kind of a horror game. It's not a horror game, it's just a jump scare game. It looked really appealing. It looked like totally the game I would normally play. It looked similar to Emily's Curse. Wait, that's Sophie's Curse. Emily Wants to Play. There you go. And it's very much like Five Nights at Freddy's. That was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that. So I thought it would work really well on the channel. But again, it doesn't seem to have really made much of an impact. So I think I've really kind of messed up the last 2 weeks. The final episode of Sophie's Curse is tomorrow. Now with that game, the best thing about that game was the backstory. The laptop messages. I really enjoy reading them from Henry. Good sir. And it's cool because it kind of comes to, well, the chat disconnected in the current episode, and things kind of come to a head in tomorrow's episode. So watch it, check it out, tell your friends, tell everybody. So gaming aside, I just want to mention... Oh, I should probably mention about that. You may have noticed I wear glasses. You may have noticed if I turn my head this way, they're not actually on my ears. They should be like that. That's like a normal person, but I have to wear them like this. And the reason for that is, actually I need to move the camera for this, hang on, boop. So I'm looking right at you now, you at the back, pay attention, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you and I'm talking, and you can see my beautiful yet bloodshot eyes. Not quite bloodshot, I'm tired. I'm really tired. It is 20 to midnight. That's what I have to do, juggling jobs. Anyway, on topic, look at my glasses. If I wear them flat, boop, you get this kind of, oh, demon vision. Yeah, that happens. If I look down, it's not so bad, but if I'm like... So that's the thing, and it looks horrible. And in fact, I think I did it like this in like one of my first videos, a Stanley Parable perhaps. Not a good look. So to get past this, it's reflecting my lights. Kind of, you can see, hang on, where's my finger? You got a light just there. There you go, and there's another one here. Anyway, so just by going boop, you can see it, see? Problem solved. Just tip them up slightly. With my earphones on, you can't really notice too much. But anyway, that's why that's that. I want to say it's a big thank you and a shout out to my good friend Roggor. So I normally do my collabs with my buddies in real life. You got the Cash, the KG, and the Nathans. I did my first collab with somebody outside my immediate circle of friends, and that was Roggor. He's been kind of a long-time viewer of mine, and I watch his stuff. And it was really great to get out and do something with somebody new. We had a lot of fun recording. We spent hours recording. I think I had like a half-hour video in the end, cut down from like 5 hours of footage. He's done a video on his channel, and that'll be in the description below. We did Grand Theft Auto Online, and it was good fun. It always is fun in Grand Theft Auto. You just go in, steal cars, do crazy shit, and I discovered... It wasn't a discovery. I had never done kind of the mission-y things, so he introduced that to me, and we had a lot of fun doing that. Yes. So thank you very much, Roggor. We will do something again very, very soon. And additionally to that, I want to give an extra special shout out. Not that Roggor is not worthy of an extra special one. He got the first one. But under first in the brackets of extra special, but equally as good as Roggor, I want to shout out Zarious HD and CallMeMadHxtter. Zarious HD is a much bigger YouTuber than me. He has over 5,000 subscribers. He focuses mainly on Minecraft content, and that's something I'm going to dabble with in the future. I have never played Minecraft. I've criticized it in a couple of games, probably ignorantly, because I've never played it. So I believe if you haven't tried it, you haven't really got a valid opinion on it. I'm going to try that in the future, and he very kindly extended the use of his private server, which I probably will take him up on. I know nothing about it, so I guess that's a good thing. He did a shout out on his channel. He picked 5 or 6 YouTubers, and I was number 2. And that was super cool. He said some really nice things about me. Really, it's really nice. It really is. It links to what I was saying earlier about the comments. Like, I don't get a lot of time to do this. So what I do, I really hope it works for you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. And your comments is my way of feedback of knowing you're enjoying what you're seeing. And it kind of makes me feel like if my time that I took to do it was worth it. And Zarious doing that, I didn't know he was going to do that. And the things he said, it was just a big ball of love, and it was boom, like smother me. Okay, he wasn't smothering me. It was just super nice. It really made my day. And at the same time as that, a guy called CallMeMadHxtter, I don't know how long he'd been kind of with the channel for, but he noticed that I had gone just past 400 subs at that time, and he made me a special video saying congratulations on 400 subs, and he said that I was doing a good job, and I think he ended up saying best YouTube ever. So again, at the same time as the shout out from Zarious, it felt so nice. I love that I'm making, it's not about, you know, feed me attention. Oh, yes, grow the attention. It's not about that at all. It's about making a connection with you guys. It truly is. And just to see that these two individuals took it upon themselves to do something nice for me, it shows that on some level this is working. We're still very young in this channel. We're approaching the 500. It's still early days, but it's like we're starting to see not cracks, but breakthrough. It's starting to happen. There's many of you that constantly comment and reply, especially on the Titanic ones. I was going to try to make a list of all of your names, but there's a lot of you. There really is. So I'm sorry. Jesus, leave me alone! My phone keeps going off just in case the mic isn't picking it up. There's a lot of you saying nice things, and it's heartwarming. It really is. So thank you so much. You know who you are, because I replied to you. So we've had a chat. You know about this. To wrap up this video, I want to get really personal for a second, and just kind of talk about the elephant in the room quite figuratively. I have had some trolls. I have had some trolls in the past, and I've been able to delete the comments and kind of keep them tidied up. But I am aware I am fat. This is not a surprise to me. I didn't wake up this morning and go, oh my god, what happened to me? Ah! I've always been fat. I am a big guy, and I've come to terms with that. Over the years, I've tried to diet to lose weight, and some are more successful than others, but ultimately, they always failed, and I just grew bigger and bigger again. There's a YouTuber called Boogie2988, and if you're not aware of who he is, he's an awesomely cool, epic guy. He's the nicest guy in the world. He's funny, and he does a lot of cool stuff. He's a very, very big gentleman, and he has come to a point in his life where he needs to lose weight or he's going to die. And that kind of scared me because I weighed myself, and the numbers, they were just getting bigger and bigger. And at the same time as seeing that, there was some kind of Jeremy Kyle hospital show on TV, and they had very large people that, and honestly, were not much heavier than me. And they were starting to suffer really bad problems. They couldn't work. They were getting type 2 diabetes. They were in pain. It was scary. It scared me a lot. At that same time, again, I got an infection in my leg. It's called cellulitis, and it's not too bad. It can be life-threatening if left untreated, but we were very quick on this and we got it treated, and I'm happy to say that's totally better now. I was on crutches for a bit. I was off work for a whole week. My doctor instructed me to go on walks every day, and this was the beginning of my diet, and that's what I want to talk to you about. From that point, I started walking every day. And at first, it was just to get my leg healthy again. But coupled with what I'd seen on TV, with Boogie2988, and with my scales getting higher and higher in numbers, I knew it was time to do something for good about my health and my size. I'm officially on a proper diet. I've been on this diet for about 7 weeks. I mean, the couple of weeks leading up to my walking, I had started to reduce my eating, but I hadn't taken anything really seriously. But more importantly, I wasn't exercising. You can reduce your food portions, that will help, but that's not going to be enough. But from walking to get my leg healthy, that's when I really changed gear. I'm happy to report that over this 7-week period, I've lost 2 stone. So it's going really well. I'm a bit reluctant to actually tell you how much I totally weighed. I want to have some kind of privacy still, but the point of me telling you this is that I want to be open with you. I want to get you involved with this. I want to make it harder for me to quit, because I've tried diets in the past. I always end up quitting. I'm going to be doing this vlog every month, and we're going to do something like this, and every month I'm going to give you a progress report on how my diet is going and how my weight loss is going. If I'm failing, if I'm starting to cheat and snack and stuff, I'm going to have to come clean to you guys, and it's going to make it harder for me to cheat because I've now got some accountability for myself. I now walk every day. I walk 1.7 miles. I would go for the full 2 miles, but it's just for the vicinity of where I live. That's a very convenient circuit. I'd have to double back on myself to make it a full 2 miles. That's where I'm starting, and I've been doing it at a 19-minute pace, and I've gotten that down to a 16-minute per mile pace. So I'm improving, and it's burning calories. It's helping. In conjunction to this, I am watching what I'm eating. I'm calorie counting. My food portions have drastically reduced. We've thrown all the crap out. No pepperonis, no chocolate bars. We're doing this properly, and I'm so confident this is going to work. And I want to share, I guess is the word. I want to share this experience with you. I want your presence to keep me accountable, to keep me straight and narrow, and to not give up. So that's a thing as well. It's got a bit real. I didn't mean this to kind of do like I didn't write a script for this. I'm just literally free rolling off the top of my head. Anyway, thank you so very much for being a part of this channel, for watching the videos, for commenting, for supporting me. It really does mean a lot. I don't know how many times one has to say that. Probably indefinitely, but being sincere, it means a lot. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and go to Facebook and to Twitter. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.